honestly, when I hear that beat, I'm automatically lit. But what's up? It's your girl Rika Nadine, aka Period Poo. I need to calm down real quick. Like I said, that beat begin. I'm being back, just like getting it. But I want to welcome you to Sippin Tea with Nene, and I'm your host, Rika Nadine. Period Poo. So we have a very exciting episode. I'm super excited. I don't know if my face is showing it, but I'm super excited. Hey, how you doing? I want to thank you so much for watching. And if you're going to watch the playback, thank you so much. If you're watching from YouTube, make sure you smash that subscribe button and click on that notification bell so you can be notified every time I upload a video. I'm trying to cover all bases because it's on different platforms. If you're on radio, thank you so much for tuning in. We love you guys. Check out the website, www.rikanadine.com for all updates. So yeah, I'm super excited. I want you guys to take this time right now to share this live. Share it to a cousin, share it to a friend, share it to your auntie, your uncle, Uncle Bud, your grandma, whoever you know on Facebook. Share this live because for some reason I feel like this live is going to be very much different, and I'm super excited for the special woman of God that we have on this episode. I'm going to say her name, but hopefully I'm saying it right because y'all know I don't know how to pronounce nobody's name for sure. But yeah, I'm so excited. I feel like I'm forgetting something. I hope not. But let us know where you're watching from in the comments. Share. Tag somebody, invite somebody, because why not? Sharing is caring. Okay, sharing is caring. Let's get into this drop of Jesus. That's what I was forgetting. How dare you? How dare you leave God out of it? Get it together, Rika. Anyway, Psalms 42:11, and it reads, "Why am I discouraged? Why is my heart so sad? I will put my hope in God. I will praise him again, my Savior and my God." And that is Psalms 42:11. And that's the drop of Jesus for this episode. We got Kentucky in the house. Shit, I can't. We have Kentucky in the house. But you already started, and my cheeks are hurting because I'm smiling so hard because I'm super excited. So without further ado, our guest, Miss Latisha Montgomery. Hey! How are you?
Good. How are you? You look so pretty.
You do too. I'm jealous. I should have done a red lip. I
was thinking I want to do my hair like yours. I like that.
Thank you. Oh my goodness, my cheeks are hurting so bad. What was I about to say? How are you?
I am good. I'm feeling great. I came to my in-laws, so we're having a good time. We just got through eating, so I'm full. I'm excited about the interview tonight with you. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm nervous. I'm excited. I have a lot of different emotions. Did I say your name right? Latisha.
Well, we say Latisha, but Latisha is fine. It's fine.
Okay, I like Latisha more anyway. Latisha Montgomery, everybody. Let's clap. When I was recording really earlier, I was like, I hope I ain't say her name wrong.
You are fine.
She gonna have to correct me.
I get twin, I get Latisha, Tisha, Latisha, so it's fine. It's fine.
Okay, perfect. So I first want to start with how did you become an artist? Let me tell y'all, when I say she has vocals, woman of God can sing. So what made you want to get into
Thank you, Rika.
No problem.
Thank you.
Am I skipping? It may be lagging. I don't know. Am I froze? It could be me.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
You just went out.
What made you get into music? What made you start singing?
Well, we have always, like, ever since I was a little girl, me and my sister and my brother, we've always sang in the choir. So I started out in the church. Um, and then, as I got older, whatever, singing was always a part of me. I just love it. It makes me happy, it gives me joy. If I know I have rehearsal or something like that, I'm excited all day long. It's just a gift that God has given me as far as becoming an artist and just stepping out on my own. Um, besides being in the choir, I was in a quartet group, and that just didn't work.
Okay.
Yeah, I was, but I decided that it was just best to just step out because I like to write too. And I like to keep it real, write what I go through. So I began to write and I wanted to release what I had written. So that's how I became an independent artist, and I have enjoyed the journey thus far. So yeah.
Quartet, that is so interesting. Oh my goodness.
I know, girl. Quartet.
I did not know that.
Uh-huh.
Someone
Yep.
said, what state is she from?
I am from Alabama, a little town called Fayette, but I live in Tuscaloosa.
They hear that Southern tang. That's
Those are the best songs. Oh, quartet music. Oh yeah.
Quartet. Oh my goodness, that is crazy. Now, so with your siblings, did you guys sing together? Like, did you guys start a group? Anything like that?
Well, me and my sister, we were in the group together. So she was the lead singer. I was a background singer. I've always been a background singer. For real, yes.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, you know how you're sort of scared to just step out and you feel like, what if I can't do it? What if people are not receptive to my type of music, my sound? But just people encouraging me and people who know that I can sing or whatever, that's how I just, just branched out and I did it and it worked. It worked. But yeah, we sang together and my brother would play the drums and stuff, not in the quartet group, but in our choir. Yeah.
Okay. So how because I've heard a lot of people actually, like, they were background vocals and then they the forefront these days for some reason, which we love an underdog. We love to be in the back. No. So what made you decide, like, I feel like God is calling me to lead. Like, I feel like God is calling me to step out on faith and do my own music, but as me, as my vocal. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yeah. Well, just being honest. Okay. Like, just while it's not that I was being held back, I just knew there was more to me than just singing in the background. If you know how to write songs and stuff like that, like, I wasn't thinking, oh, I'll just write this and see if someone will purchase it and sing it. I wanted to do it myself because it was my testimony. So I know, like, he didn't give me the gift to write to just leave it on a notepad. So that's how I knew, you have to sing it, you have to release it, you have to put it out there, and it's going to encourage and help somebody, because that's my whole goal anyway. That's my whole goal. So, and typically people who have a voice, who can sing and who sound good and who understand music, that's, we all have different talents, different gifts, but you got to use them. You can't just hold on to it. So it was almost like a common sense type of thing. And so, and I also had this one particular manager who told me, I remember they said it, like, you're not going to make it. This is not for you. But a lot of people who do make it and stuff like that, they have that one person or that one situation that wants to hold them back or make them feel like you're less than, or, you can't do it. So that is something that I'll never forget. And it fuels me.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love that, honestly. I'm glad you were like, you better shut up. I know what I'm about to do. Because when I met you at the Spin Awards, you have such a, not only can you sing, not only Right. Not only are your visuals like epic, your photos epic, you're beautiful. You have such a beautiful spirit. You are so
Thank you, Rika.
approachable. You are so like humble. I love that about you. Like, I don't know, when I see you, there's like this glow on you. And I'm like, okay, be different. I love it. I like immediately when I saw you, I felt like I was in the presence of an angel with somebody. Like,
Oh,
you were so beautiful. Oh my God. You
yeah.
are so beautiful, and I love your voice. I'm a fan.
Oh, I love you too, you and Ben. Y'all are so cool. And I'm so glad I got to finally meet y'all. You know, I'm big supporters of y'all. Y'all make it happen for a lot of people. My very first award came from your show. So I'm thankful for that, you and Ben. So and I like I don't want to brag on myself at all. And sometimes it's just hard to accept a compliment. And so I'm thankful for that. And I want to stay humble. I don't want to be out here boasting, oh, I got it, I can sing. Like, I don't want to be like that. That's not who I am. I don't let people run over me now. But I don't play that. I don't do that. But I try to surround myself around people who want to do good and want to see not only themselves succeed, but others around them. So that's where I, learn and try to grow. And I'm like, okay, I want to be like them. I want to be like that. Just people who are humble and kind. Yeah. So thank you, Rika.
No problem. So my next question is, what is some advice that someone has given you, maybe you heard on social media, that you are taking into 2023?
Well, there's this lady named Blair, and she posts things all the time that is encouraging to me. I can sort of kind of relate to her when she said, it used to be, I was broke. Then her and her husband, just didn't know how ends would meet, but she kept pushing. And now she's creating things for major artists. Stars and things like that, but it seems that she took the humble route. So I watch what she puts on social media. And not only that, my manager, Mr. Stewart, Michael Stewart, he's very kind, very humble, soft-spoken, but he puts in the work, he puts in the time, and he encourages me as well. Like sometimes when I feel like, oh, I didn't sing well or I didn't do good, he always says, speak positivity about yourself. And don't always look at the bad, look at what you did good. So, and then lastly, I have a good mother. Have a good mom,
Right.
a good mama, and sometimes it's like when she gives me advice or something like that, I feel like, oh, but this is what I really want to do. But sometimes they see you way farther than you can. And sometimes you have to look back and be like, she was right. So now I'm starting to embrace that. My mama, she's looking out for me, even though I'm grown and stuff like that. And she always gives me the best advice. So yeah.
I so needed to hear that. Like, I'm about to start a new age in like 2 days. So, I mean, mothers are always saying stuff. So I'm like, okay. But I needed to hear that for sure. I mean, I don't disagree with my mother. Half the time, the stuff she be saying, I be agreeing with. But she don't need to know that I'm agreeing, in my opinion.
Okay, here we go. It went back out again. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. Did you hear what I said?
You just said I'm about to start a new age, and that was it.
Okay, so I was saying I'm about to start a new age, and I'm glad you said that because that encouraged me. That encouraged me.
Yeah.
Because my mother does be saying stuff, and she be right. She be dead right, and
that be right every time. Yeah.
And I be thinking the same thing. I just don't want to give her credit of saying, "Okay, mama, you was right." You know what I
when you have to go back and be like, you was right. Ugh.
Right.
But you have to tell them, especially when you have kids and stuff. You understand that you always gonna look out for your kids. Your mama is always gonna be your cheerleader. So if you got a good mama, you just listen to her. Especially when they have discernment, they have a relationship with God. They're not gonna steer you wrong. So that's how it is with me and my mama.
Amen. So since you played the mother card, you're a mother, you're a wife, you're an artist, a songwriter. You have all these different titles. How do you manage them?
Ooh, girl, it is rough. Ooh. And sometimes it is not fun. I'm just being honest. Once again, I'm like, Lord, please help me. But you just do it because you're doing it from your heart anyway, and you know it has to be done. You don't want to waste your time and just not do anything. You have to provide something for your kids. So you got to keep on working so they'll have a solid foundation so they can be who God has called them to be. If there's no stability and if they don't see you working hard, why would they do it when they grow up? So their brains are like sponges at this age. My daughter is only 6 years old, so I want to set the right example for her. First, read the Bible, pray, all that type of stuff at a young age. That way, everything that they've soaked up, like I said, their brain is like a sponge. It's gonna release all that when they become an adult. So, and as far as my husband, he is like good supporter. He really, really helps me out. I love my husband, Melvin. He works really, really hard. Anytime I have to go anywhere, I have to go sing, he drives me there. He makes sure that I'm straight. And he prays with me. He prays over me. I do that for him. And it just works out well. Yeah,
I
it
love
does.
I love when
Yeah.
I seen you at the Spin Awards
Yeah.
and like you made eye contact and we was coming up to each other and you were like, hold on, this is my husband. And I was like, that type of respect that you have for your husband. I
Oh
was
yeah.
like, girl,
Yeah.
I loved it. And then of course I met your daughter. It was just like you travel with them. They were at the event. So I just think it's amazing how you are balancing from what I'm seeing. So
Yeah.
thumbs up. Like you're doing
Yeah.
a good job. You are
Yeah.
doing. You got new photos. I said, who is shit? You gave. You gave.
Thank you. I try. I had to learn too, I want Leah to experience everything that I experience. I want her to, when you're younger, you may not get everything that you get once you're an adult, but you always want something better for your kids. So my mama provided a better life for us, and now I'm gonna provide an even better life for my daughter. And I have two stepsons too. They're my sons. So yeah, we all try to do things together. They've been with me before when I would go sing the national anthem and stuff like that. So I try to do that as a family so we can have some memories and stuff.
I
Yeah.
love it. So my
Yeah.
next question is, because you're such a beautiful vocalist, what do you do to prepare your voice for an event, for the national anthem, for rehearsal? What is your like vocal routine, I guess?
Look, I need to rehearse more for real. I hardly ever rehearse. I need to get better with that. But the main thing I do is pray, girl. I pray so hard, and my nerves be everywhere. I get so nervous, but I ask God when I pray, Lord, please just sing for me. And I ask Him to let somebody be touched and understand who you are, God, through this song while I'm singing. I just honestly want myself to be completely out of the way, because if you're just focusing on you and have people look at you and stuff, that it's not going to go far at all. You're just entertaining people. I don't want to just entertain people. I want people to be led to Christ. So I pray to prepare, because I really don't have a place to rehearse and stuff like that. So I just pray and I just ask God to just do it for me. Do what I cannot do.
Period.
Yep.
I love that. Like I
She
love.
said, period.
Someone asked, "What is your dream collab?" That's a good question.
Ooh, girl. Ooh, who would I sing with? I like Kelante Gavin. I would love, cause he seems so real.
You do.
I like him. He is good.
Okay.
Him, which I don't know if I ever get that. And then I don't know. Sometimes I'm so focused on not messing up, and
Mm-hmm.
I haven't even taken out the time to really think about that one. I
Okay.
guess I got some stuff to think about.
All right. Oh, you, Kiera, Tasha Cobbs.
Oh, girl, that's like 20,000 levels up from me. I don't know. That's why you see, I'm too focused. Look, I'm like, Lord, I don't know. I
Yeah,
don't know if I could do that.
I can
I
see
would
it.
love to though.
Or
I
you
would love to.
and 1K Few.
Oh.
Let me stop. Let me stop throwing stuff out here. It get crazy. But that's a really good question. Is she frozen again?
All right, we're back. We back.
Okay.
We back.
I'm so dead. We back and we better. Period.
Okay.
So as we step into 2023 in like a few days, oh my goodness.
I know.
What does your I won't say what does your schedule, what is it looking like for you? As an artist, as a wife, as a mother, what is it looking like for you? Give me the tea.
Okay, then, as a mother, as a wife, we are thinking about making some moves. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Doing some greater things for our family. You know how it is. You want to just move on up in life.
Yeah.
And then as an artist, I have a couple of dates scheduled, and I'll be announcing all of that soon. I have new music coming out the early part of 2023.
Okay.
I've been working. I'm excited.
Okay.
I really hope everybody likes it. But I'll give more details soon, and you can find it on my page, my artist page under Latisha Montgomery. So y'all be on the lookout, because I'm definitely working and doing what I have to do.
I love that.
Period.
Yeah, make sure y'all stay connected. Like she said, she about to drop some fire, so you don't want to.
Ooh, it's definitely some fire.
This question says, in your music, what can your sound?
My passion,
Okay.
my heart, and that's definitely what you're gonna hear out of this.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm glad you understood the question because I did. I was like, girl, where's this question going?
You're gonna know where I'm coming from when you hear this music, when you hear this next song. Oh yeah.
What is your sound? Okay, come on with the question.
What is my sound? Ask her to be more specific. What does she mean?
What do you
Is
mean?
it?
That's a good. We'll check. Okay, I'm just.
We'll check you.
They gonna check me out.
Okay, check me out
Okay.
then. Okay.
Check me out.
Thank you. Check me out.
What motivates you when life gets tough, trials and tribulations? Maybe it's been a hard week of school for your daughter. Maybe your husband's been going through it at work. What motivates you to keep going? Not only in music, but keep going for your daughter, keep going for your sons, keep going for your husband, your family. What motivates you?
Well, I know that it has to be done. My daughter depends on us to keep it together. And I love her. And I want her to see what it's like for a woman to be strong and to make it through. As far as my music, I am doing it first, like I said, to encourage other people so that they may come to Christ. But there's a business side to it too. It's your career, and a good career. It's gonna help your family. So you don't want, and it takes money to do anything. It takes money to release music, to be in the studio, to go to these different events and stuff like that. So you don't want to waste your money and waste your time. You got to think about your family when you're doing this. So if I put all this energy, time, and money into it, and just because it may not go exactly right, that doesn't mean, okay, I quit. You just gotta keep on going until you see, okay, now I'm at the next level. I see where you're taking me, God. I think about the fact that when God gives us a gift, when God gives us a talent, we cannot waste it. You can't waste it. It's like you don't have a choice. You have to obey him. So that's what motivates me. That's what keeps me going, because it does get very, very rough. It gets rough, but everybody goes through that a hard time in life. It some people have some dark times, and I have had them, but the fact that God brought me out and I can honestly smile and feel good and feel joy, I know if I go through anything else, he's just gonna do it again. And I'm just gonna be strong. So I just wait for him to change. I just wait for him to change my story and bring me on out again. So yeah,
Same.
and that's sort of kind of what this new release is about. So you'll see.
Okay. I'm
Yeah,
excited. You got me anticipating.
I
That's a
know, right?
But I'm so glad that God has brought you. Like I love when artists pour their testimony in their music. I
Mm-hmm.
love that because it's on an authentic sound and on all
Yes.
worship from the sound. So,
Mm-hmm.
like I said, I have high expectations for this
Mm-hmm.
release. I'm excited.
I know.
I was like,
Cause
new.
you can't sing somebody else's life. You ain't gonna understand it. It's not gonna come off real. You won't even be able to sing it right. You gotta sing what you have been through, what God has brought you to. You gotta be real. You can't be thinking about entertaining people and doing what the next person did. You just gonna look just like them. And there's nobody that is real is gonna be receptive to it. They're not. And I see that a lot. I'm like, okay, you doing that because she did.
Right.
Are you doing that because he did it? And I see that a lot. And I'm just like, be yourself. People are always looking for something different. Somebody is always going through something. So they're waiting for the right song or the right speech, the right whatever to encourage them. They're not looking for the same old thing. They just gonna skip past it. So
I agree.
yeah,
I
gotta be
agree.
real.
Especially from coming from the radio side of things. People
Mm-hmm.
get tired. Radio gets tired of hearing the same type of sound. Get tired of the same artists on the billboards. We get tired of seeing that stuff. So that's why me and Big Ben are really big on not just me and Big Ben, me, Big Ben, TCB Entertainment, Seventh Tribe, One Way, the whole family. The whole family
Mm-hmm.
of entertainment is big on independent, not just independent, but kingdom. And that's what matters because, like you said, there is a business side of the gospel industry.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's not as pretty.
Mm-mm.
It's not as easy as going, to your local
Mm-hmm.
church and sing it, which is fine, which is
Mm-hmm.
completely fine.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not for the weak. So, what is something that
Girl, no.
in on the business side of the gospel industry, and you're like, I wish I would have known this before I joined?
Mm-hmm. Well, like I said, I pray about everything. So what I had to do, because um I'm trying to not be so, I've seen it to where you put your time and your effort into something, and because you have the wrong team,
Mm,
it goes bad. The
mm,
business deal goes bad because you had the wrong person in place from the beginning. So I did not want to take that route with my career. So I had to pray and I asked God to put the right people in my life. And I trusted him to do that. Give me the right team whose focus is to love you first. If they love God first, they're going to do right by your business. Then
mm,
they're going to do right by themselves. And so I prayed that God would do that for me, because like I said, I've seen it to where people are just they say, oh, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, we're gonna go to the Stellars, we're gonna go here, we're gonna it never happens. Because they're just talking. They're
Right.
talking, they're taking from you, they're draining you of everything you got, and your gift and everything just put is being put on the back burner.
Mm.
So without, being too blunt and just coming out and saying what it is, I would just say just pray that God puts the right people in your life, because you're gonna need a team. You can't do it by yourself. And that was my first mindset. I'm just gonna do this by myself. But it's so much stuff, so many things you have to learn about the music business. You have to really, really study to understand. You can't do it all by yourself. You're gonna have to have the right people. So yeah.
Right. I agree. I agree.
Mm-hmm.
This industry is based off relationships, and if you
Mm-hmm.
and actually, let me not say that, because with God, anything's possible. If God's
Anything.
into this industry, He's gonna open those doors, no matter who
Mm-hmm.
you're connected to. If
Mm-hmm.
you know the right people and have a relationship with the right people, you'll
Mm-hmm.
go there much, much faster.
Oh
So
yeah.
the business side is very interesting.
Very.
Very interesting. So if you're an artist, take your time and research, research,
Mm-hmm.
research. Don't compare yourself, but look at, how Tamla Man came up. How did
I know.
Hobbs come up? Things of that nature. Or just watch, really. That's what I
Mm-hmm.
would say, because people just jump out, oh, I can sing, and just want to get into the business. Maybe you're supposed to be at the church, darling. You don't have to be in stadiums. It's okay. God has placed us for different things. We have to understand
Mm-hmm.
that.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I love it. I love
You're so funny, Rick.
it. Oh my goodness. I had a good question. I should
Okay.
have said it while I was talking. Oh my goodness. This is why I need to stop rambling.
My
Because
sister
I
do
be
that
having
real bad now. She can't remember anything.
and I'm only 23. Lord Jesus, heal my mind.
Heal it, Lord. Heal it right now in the name of
In
Jesus.
the name of Jesus. I'm getting old out here. But no, is there anything you would like to maybe encourage an independent artist or somebody who's
Mm-hmm.
just getting into the industry? Is there some
Mm-hmm.
words of encouragement that you would like to give them?
Mm-hmm. I always say this in all my interviews. First, you need to just pray and keep God first, like literally for real. Don't play about it. If you're getting into the gospel industry and you say that you're singing for Christ, do not play about it, because God don't play. You don't you got to live the life you're singing about. You can't just come out here saying Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. You're yelling all the time when you're singing, and you're just entertaining people, but you're not living that life.
Mm,
That does not even mix. That does not work together at all, and God is watching you.
mm,
Your main focus should be Christ, point blank, period, in the gospel industry.
mm,
And then he is the one that's going to take you far. There's nothing you can really do, you know. That's all I can say. And continuously, you
mm,
have to continue to pray at all times. Pray about everything, every single move, every single contract you think you want to sign, anybody that's going to be on your team. Just really, really pray about that, and just listen for his voice to know that you're doing the right thing. Because a lot of people get hurt just um I feel like people get more hurt in the gospel industry because you expect people to do right, because oh, you say you love the Lord. You get what I'm saying?
yeah,
So just pray about that, because you don't want to experience that kind of hurt, that type of disappointment. You get what I'm saying?
I do.
So if you say you sing for the Lord, and you want to be an indie artist or whatever, and you want to make it, pray.
Mm,
Pray. You gotta put God first, and you have to be real. It cannot be a joke to you.
mm,
So yeah, that's what I would say to anybody who wants to step out and do this. Yeah.
period. Pray.
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 That's it. It's just simple.
For the week. So you're gonna need him backing you for sure.
Oh, you look, when you turn around, it's just gonna be him anyway. So you might as well build that relationship now, because you're gonna need them. Yep.
Well, thank you so much, Johnson Montgomery.
Yes.
This is amazing. Like I said, I love you. I love
I love
you.
you
I love you. Like, you
too.
are good people. And I'm just so glad that God has allowed us to cross paths. Because
Oh
I'm ready to
yes.
see you soar. Like, I'm ready to see you soar. And
Oh.
I'm glad to be a bystander in your
Oh.
story.
We
I'm
gonna make it together. We're going to the top together. Together.
This is a community. We all going.
Okay. Okay.
I love that. I want to thank you so much for coming on the show and chatting.
Yes.
It's been a pleasure actually hearing from you. I mean, I've heard from you, your vocals, I've heard from you one-on-one, but to hear from you.
Yes,
So
yes.
wise. You're amazing. I'm a fan.
Oh, Ricky, you just look. You blowing my head up now.
I'm a fan. So
Thank
do
you,
you have
thank
anything
you.
you want to say before we go?
I guess I would like for everybody to follow me on my artist page. It's just Latisha Johnson Montgomery, and that's on all my social media. Like I said, I have new music coming out in 2023. I'll make an announcement soon. And that's about it, y'all. Thank you for tuning in, Rika. Thank you for having me, because I have
Okay.
enjoyed this. I really, really have.
Thank you for coming.
And that's really it. That's it.
Okay. Ooh, excuse me. So make sure you go check out her music wherever you listen, Spotify, Apple,
Oh,
wherever you
yes.
listen. Go listen to her music because when I say vocals, you need to experience it for yourself for sure. Also stay afloat of her on social media. I'm probably gonna link like in the comments, so make sure you're in the
Okay.
comments so you can get her information and follow her. If not, I'm
Yes.
gonna share the live and like tag her. I'll figure it out. I'm still trying to figure out the piece of this. So yeah, make sure you go and follow her. Until next time, remember nobody can be you but you, so be the best version of you. And that's
That's
on
right.
period, boo. All right, tips.